हेलो 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 अस्सलाम वालेकुम जी आया हूं बखैर आगले नी हाउ chunashumme washmale ohio gonzalez guten morgen hi hugs and hellos and a very amazing khush amadi to everybody who's tuned into PT World and watching World this morning alongside the one and the only Shazad Ehsan Khan. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in, and for everybody who's out there, we hope that you guys are doing perfect, you guys are superb, you guys are relaxed, you have found your resolve, and you guys are ready to dedicate your entire hard work and efforts towards chasing that one thing which you want in life. And this is what we are going to discuss today as well. There are people who have different agendas. There are people who have different missions. There are people who want to achieve something very positive in their life as well. But then at the same time, what happens is that there are difficulties, there are hurdles, there are hindrances caused by institutions, caused by organizations, caused by individuals themselves. But eventually, what matters is that if you are strong within your own self, nobody can stop you, and you are actually like I mean, the right word would be twister. So when you form yourself as a twister, so whatever comes in your way, you blow it away from the wind, from the power of that inner self. So this is what we're going to do today, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a set of very young, amazing people over here. But before we get indulged into conversation, what we need to do is that we need to give away a public service message. We're not going to take a look at what's happening in the world today, and it's because of the fact that we need more time with these young, amazing people. So let's go ahead, move towards public service message. Let's take a listen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the public service message today is that quite a lot of times what happens is that I've seen riders, motorbikes, people who ride motorbikes, what happens is they do not really feel like wearing helmets, and it is because of the fact that over here in Pakistan, the weather these days is very hot, and they do not really feel comfortable while you wear a helmet, and the helmets you get from Pakistan anyways does not really care about whether the air can actually pass through that small window which you have right underneath that visor. So, but at the same time, then eventually when the traffic police guys or whoever is responsible for that, when they stop you, when they give you a challan, then you actually learn that okay, I will start wearing, because that's what happened. But it is for your safety, and not just for the rider himself. I mean, even if you have a passenger, if you can buy a bike worth of 150,000 rupees or 250,000 rupees, why can't you spend 5,000 or 6,000 rupees on 2 helmets? Please make sure that you wear helmets, because the number of head injuries is increasing every day, and the number of accidents is increasing every day. The traffic is increasing in terms of numbers of vehicles. So please be very careful. We love you, and all of your family members, they love you too. Even though bike, they say over here in Pakistan, is not a very safe vehicle, but then there are people who are chasing their dreams on the bikes. And this is what we're going to do today. So we've got a small video to share first of all. Once you guys are going to come back, we'll introduce to you these young, amazing people who are going around Pakistan on their motorbikes with helmets, obviously, and they are promoting tourism. Let's go. Let's take a look. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we have been joined by roadies. Apne liye taaliyan bajaye. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, roadies are over here with us. So they went on a trip. They went to Chitral. They went to Deosai. They started from Lahore on 150cc bikes, and they have done a great deal. The pictures, we're going to keep on sharing the pictures. But let me just introduce to you the roadies themselves. So on my right hand side, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Afzal Ali Khan, who's the roadies analyst. Hello, how are you? Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Thank you so much. I'm very good.
Thank you very much for coming over. What do we mean by roadies analyst?
Roadies analyst. Basically, we do have some responsibilities for some duties in our group. We do analyze the weather, we do analyze the traffic, we do analyze the safety measures. This is what I am doing in my group.
Very nice. Alongside Mr. Afzal Ali Khan, we have got the group leader himself, Mr. Ayaz Munir. Hello Ayaz, how are you? Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, Shahzad, how are you?
I'm absolutely perfect. Thank you very much for joining us. Ayaz himself is the group leader, so he was very concerned about what we're going to talk and how the entire process is going to go. So I told him that today what you need to do is you think as if you have invited me into your living room or your drawing room, and that's how we're going to talk about it. You comfortable now?
Yes, I'm comfortable.
Fine,
Thank
superb.
Thank you so
With
much.
a smile. See, that's great. Okay, alongside Mr. Ayaz Munir, we have got somebody, the cast he's from is one of the very amazing and very well-known cast of Lahore. Because people in Lahore, they're real foodies, they want to eat too much as well. And if you can judge, obviously he hails from the cast of Butts as well. So he's none other than Mr. Zain Butt, and he's a roadies trainer. Hello Butt Saab, Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum assalam. Thank you so much, Shahzad Saab.
Thank you very much, Butt Saab, for coming over. What did you had for breakfast today?
We had 6 kulchas and some naan chane.
And what do we mean by roadies trainer?
Roadies trainer, well, in Roadies my space is like this. If some newcomer, upcoming face comes and he wants to join our group, so my work is to train him, not just the bike. He already knows how to drive a bike, right? My main thing is to motivate him, tell him about the difficulties that
And the core values of the roadies itself, what the group is all about.
to respect his seniors, and how does everything goes on with the cycle that we have started, and if there are something that he's having problems in, he can share with anybody he wants, even if he wants to share with Ayaz or Adil, because day by day our members are
they're increasing.
increasing.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And alongside Mr. Butts, I've got somebody who hails from my cause, which is Rana's as well. And I do not certainly believe in caste or creed or color or whatnot, but it just makes you feel special a bit that if there's another guy in the room who hails from the same setup or the same family background, is none other than Mr. Yasir Rana, who's the Chief Sales Marketing. Hello Rana Saab, how are you?
Walaikum assalam. How are you, Shahzad?
I'm absolutely perfect. Thank you very much for joining us. You have made a successful trip around Pakistan to Chitral and where not. We'll definitely talk about that. But at this point of time, ladies and gentlemen, when I've introduced to you who roadies are, there's one more thing which is very important, and that is, other than promoting tourism in Pakistan, they obviously have studied, they've been to different universities, they do their own jobs, they do their work. It's not just going around on bikes or roaming around doing nothing. So let us just ask them, what have they done, their qualifications, what have they studied, and now where do they want to go? Where do they want to see the tourism industry of Pakistan? So let me start with you, sir.
I have done my MPhil in journalism from your field.
Wow.
And I'm doing job as well as a manager communication in a company, in an American company. Well, as far as the roadies is concerned, we have been thinking about to have the bike tours onward from, I think, 2009. But I don't have any group like the way people guide me, the way people move on to these cities. Then Ayaz is my actually the university friend. He motivated me like, okay, let's do it once. It is the one thing you can do in the life, and after that the life will goes on and goes on. From that day till now, I am with him, I am with these guys, and I am the part of the roadies right now.
Amazing. Group leaders have.
Yes, sir. So, first of all, I would like to thank you to introduce us in your show.
Hi.
And thank you so much. And also give us a platform to share our experiences here. So basically, roadies is a concept which nourishing, as Afzal said, nourishing from last 10 years.
Okay.
So it came to existence before last 3 years almost.
Yeah.
So we have started from our first trip from Gilgit, Chitral, and so on. Now we have different areas, too many valleys we have explored, like you can say Shakalash, you can say moreover. We have an achievement in last trip is Dora Pass, which is Afghan border. I cannot explain more things because it is a controversial area. You can
No, go ahead, explain it, whatever controversy it is, just explain it. Because, you know, I mean, what I can do is I can give away a verbal disclaimer that whatever opinions or whatever things he's sharing, it's his own, and we do not mean to hurt anybody, okay?
2000.
No problem.
Go ahead.
So, Afzal, can you explain?
From 2017, we started our first tour from Lahore to Punjab. With no safety, no helmet. We actually hate the helmets, the way people wear it, the manufacturing actually, the way we wear it, and it's totally hard to bear. After that, on the way, we saw an accident, like a person was smashed on a corner of the road.
Right.
At that time, we thought it could be us.
Exactly.
Right.
So then you guys thought that, okay,
Yeah,
we guys are
then
gonna
we
do it.
realized that it is the necessary thing, it is the vital thing. Life comes once,
Exactly.
and you don't have any chance.
So how long did it take to, you know, all of you live in Lahore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are
All the roadies live in Lahore, or all the roadies live in different parts of Pakistan?
All roadies are
all
from
roadies
Lahore.
from basically
All the
from
roadies
Lahore.
are from Lahore.
Yes, all are
So is
from
it just for Lahori people to be a part
No,
of
no,
roadies, or
actually-
anybody can be a part
every
of
single
roadie?
Pakistani, basically the roadies is not an organization, it's basically a concept, it's basically a theme that everybody can touch it, all right? So our basic purpose was to give a name to those people who are trying to do something, they have some patriotism in their own selves, they want to do something for Pakistan.
Wow.
If someone has any kind of other passion, he can do it like that, but we chose this industry, the tourism industry, because all the foreigners, all in the face of the earth, Pakistan is known as a terrorist country.
Not now, yeah. I mean, things have changed.
Yeah, things are
But
changing
now
now.
Things are getting
things have
changed,
changed,
yeah,
right?
right.
So from the past few years, many young blood, they are giving their services in this field, right? So we were doing that as well. But recently, from I think back 3 years back, we came to realize that we should do it in appropriate way,
Yeah.
right? So we met each other and we began to analyze things, summarize things, and we began to make maps. And one by one, we targeted some areas like Kashmir, Skardu, Khunjarab, like Baltistan. So the next our in future target is, inshallah, it's going to be Balochistan.
Inshallah.
And inshallah we are going for new equipments, so we can provide documentaries on, like in Devsai. I know it's already been done, but we want to add something more to it.
Now you want to buy GoPros and then, you know,
We
put them
already
on your
have that.
helmet.
We
So
already
you
have
have
that.
them.
We have that.
What more do you want to add?
like drone camera.
Like drone cameras, like
Okay.
bigger
Lost no
lenses.
So, and please do not use the drone camera while driving the bike as well. You know, while you're riding the bike, do not use it. I mean, it might look very interesting that you're riding the bike and the drone's flying on top of you. Take somebody else with you too as well.
Yeah, we have
we have
Farhan for
spare
that.
people.
He's doing a wonderful photography on our page. In the starting, he started this as a
Photograph.
hobby, right? So eventually, day by day, his focus began, his passion, right? So now every picture, every scenery that he captures, it's like a masterpiece for
Amazing.
us, and it's like a masterpiece for the people who are doing tours from the 90s or 80s. When they saw that these pictures, new upcoming pictures, they are amazed by it.
Amazing. Okay, I will have to stop you over here. So, ladies and gentlemen, meanwhile, in between the conversation, you can definitely see the pictures and the collages we have made. We are sharing them with you too as well, and it definitely looks stunning, vibrant, and amazing. And if you're going to take a look at that picture, you'll be like, at this very moment, I'm going to go to that particular place right now, and this is what their motive is, so that we develop tourism. But Rana Sahab, how do you? I mean, because you over here is the chief sales marketing. Chief sales marketing, first of all, the term does not gel because it's sales and then it's marketing. So yeah, how are you doing it, and what kind of sales are required anyways for roadies?
Basically, I will manage about like safety gears when someone people ask about the safety
I
gears.
would like to add over here
Yeah.
that Yasir is doing on social media,
Yeah.
right? Every new picture, every new video of ours, insertions like teasers, when we made them, it's Yasir and Waqas
Shabir.
is working with him,
Wow.
right? These two are partners. In every page, in every group, it's their task to put every picture so the people can know about it. And not just the pictures, we provide details with it.
But Saab, who is the chief sales marketer? Let him
Yasir.
talk, please.
All right.
Yeah. Aye, sir.
Basically, I will manage I have basically we have.
I got the point that you promote the page on social media. You
Yeah.
want more people to see. How many followers do you have on Facebook or Instagram?
I can explain. Basically, some other people's needs like safety gears. Then I will manage all safety gears and bike accessories because I have a links in markets.
Okay.
Then I will arrange all accessories and bikes. I manage all for people's. Then I give.
Brilliant. That's brilliant. We've got the point. But over here, there's one more thing which I want to ask, and that is that obviously when you're leaving from Lahore, you have to go to Deosai or Chitral or wherever you're going, or to probably the Afghan border. It needs quite a lot of money too. So how do you guys manage that?
Yeah,
then?
definitely it take a lot of money, and we do have savings. We only had one passion, that is tourism only, the peace tourism in Pakistan, the ecotourism in Pakistan. We do save money from our salaries. We do manage these things, the safety measures, the biking maintenance, the stays. Somewhere we got some sponsored, like in this tour. From Veratos, for
Well,
some
they did
gadgets,
sponsor our show.
yeah. So how these things are managed now?
Okay, amazing. That is amazing. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, what we'll do is we'll go for a short break. Don't go anywhere. And when you guys are going to come back, there's one more thing which is in my head, and that is that when you develop such a passion and you're dedicated towards it, it's very hard to deviate or probably fall into drugs or any other kind of wrong activities. I think this is probably the best way out for all those youngsters
Best
who are
of
out
the
there.
best,
Even
yeah.
if you do not want to ride a bike, go to the gym or probably be a bodybuilder, develop a habit of some kind of sports activity and your life will be sorted forever. We're going for a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Good morning. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. For everybody who just got tuned into PT while you were watching World This Morning alongside Shazad Khan, thank you very much for doing that. And for somebody who just got tuned in, we are in conversation with roadies, boys who actually hail from Lahore. Their origin is from Lahore, but what they are actually trying to do is promote tourism in Pakistan. They go to different places on their motorbikes in form of a motorcade, then take pictures, some amazing pictures, and then post them on social media so that people can see those pictures and feel like going to their whatever places they have visited. So first of all, whenever you move in a motorcade, you know, this is a question for the group leader as well. So there obviously needs to be a formation. Okay, so what type of formation do you guys travel in, and then what type of stuff do you carry? Because, for example, if you have left from Lahore, you're going to Dio site, it's going to take 5-6 days to reach, or probably you'll have to stay in between. Your bike can actually be very faulty at times, you know, the clutch wire goes off. So what do you guys do and how do you guys move?
Right. Basically, when we move forward, move on from to northern areas, we have formation. Basically, me and Adil Rana, his brother, we normally make plans and maps. So we make a strategy. He leads the whole crew, and
In a wolf pack, if you
The
know
leaders
about
at the
it.
end.
At the end with
so
the
leaders
toolkit.
is always at the end,
At the
so
end.
no one gets to leave behind.
But when we talk about a wolf pack, you know, in wolf pack, the elderly actually walks in the front, then their kids, then the, you know, the younger ones or the younger leader of the pack
like
is
this.
at the end.
The top who is in the front, that is Yasir, and most of the time it's Adil, because they have heavy lights in front of them. In case because we have destinations pre-planned. In case there's any kind of problem comes in our bikes, or suddenly if there is no road available for our destination, and night falls, so we never skip our destination. We always try to be there even if it's late. So when Yasir is leading, he has heavy equipment lights, so he leads the way. Ayaz is at the end, and the bikers who are sometimes not very, sometimes anyone can get sick, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So anyone can come across any injury.
Yeah.
So we put them in the middle, so we can carry them along with us.
Yeah, very
that's
nice.
our strategy, and that's our
And do you guys
formation.
and do you guys maintain speed limits, or do you guys start to race each other?
No, no,
No,
definitely.
We
do
never
that.
prefer it.
We
We
never
never
do that.
prefer it.
There's an SOP, you can say that, and that is strictly from Ayaz, because everybody is bound what he says.
Okay.
If anyone does any kind of mistakes,
So what if one day Ayaz feels like, okay, let's race, boys? What are you guys
I
going
never
to
Actually,
do?
actually,
I
as Ayaz, we are at tail end.
I never said that.
no.
No, obviously you've never said that. I was just joking.
Yeah.
Come on, you don't have to be so serious about it. Okay, we're promoting tourism over here. So then you go reach a position or a location.
Yeah, mashallah, every boy is from Punjab University or UCP, or he's doing he's doing a job in a well-known firm.
So is roadies only for boys though?
No.
We
Roadies
even have
is
girls.
for.
There are 8 to 10 girls in our groups,
Okay.
and we take them on short trips like Kashmir, right? Like
But
these
this
kind
doesn't
of
really
areas.
sound short though. I mean, going from Lahore
No,
to
because they
Kashmir.
are roadies girls, so
Yeah.
that is the short form for
Okay.
them. Right? For an ordinary girl who is not trained properly, so when she thinks about going on a bike to any kind of out of city, like out of Lahore, so she is most of the time frightened, and she might even say that you guys are crazy.
Yeah.
And most of the times we hear a lot from, not from our families, because they totally support us. Ayaz family, all the boys are totally free from their families. There's no pressure, there's no stress for
You
them.
guys might not be married then, I think.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
any one of you married?
I am
Yeah,
married.
he's
You're
married.
I'm
Some of the boys are going to get married in this December, and I'm
But Saab is one of the lucky.
No, but I okay. So Bhatt Sahib, actually, congratulations, Bhatt Sahib.
thank you so much.
In advance.
And then half of the time, even when you're riding a bike, but the problem is, even if somebody is calling you, you cannot pick up the call. So whenever you're going to stop the bike, you're like, okay, let me talk. इतनी देर से फोन क्यों नहीं उठा रहे?
No. It's like this, that we have phones and they are on, and we have hand frees.
Aye.
Not for the families, because they know when we will get free, or most of the times we don't have signals
The
on
families
northern
do
areas.
know this, yeah. The families do know
Right.
this. Babi nahi manti na.
No, it's actually like this. If someone is left behind,
Imagine, yeah, you're traveling, you know, you're roadies, you're traveling with women as well. Obviously, they're very respectful.
Yeah.
And everything's great.
Yeah.
But that one lady at home, man, she's not satisfied
No.
with you going around with ladies
I
on
have
their
told her,
motorbike. Boom.
I have told her everything about this, and she supports.
And she's
me
going
as
to be a
well.
roadie one day?
I don't think so right now.
Oh,
right now,
that's
I don't
discrimination,
think
man.
so.
That's pure discrimination.
I don't think so, but I will make her.
Okay.
I will make her by trainings and stuff like this.
And
because-
that's what your responsibility is, right?
Yeah, and I want my upcoming children to work for my country, for my nation.
So
for
already you have
Pakistan.
even thought of children. Wow.
I
WhatsApp is very fast on his 150cc bike. All right, sir.
also did a trip with my wife.
Wow.
We were go and Mushpuri top. So that's why it's very
They
wonderful.
actually-
And how was it?
Yeah.
How was it? Was it a good experience going with your wife?
It's very good experience. I suggest also anybody go with wife. It's really enjoyable trip.
And I think this is a great initiative because to be honest, over here in Pakistan, not many people can afford, for example, a car or a luxurious car. I mean, a normal Pakistani human being actually rides a bike, and half of the time, you know, he's actually being told by his wife that why don't we buy a car and whatnot. So when they say such people doing such amazing work, I think it's very satisfactory for everybody to be on bikes. There's nothing wrong if you want to go out for adventure, and whatever resources you have, that's what you have to utilize. Not everybody out here belongs to a very amazing background. I mean, they're managing it themselves. They're not asking money from their parents. So whatever they can afford, they're still together. They're a form of a group, and there's no disparity. I think that's the best part, and you deserve a big round of applause as well. And they're using some amazing bikes. It's a 150cc Suzuki.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right, exactly.
Where did you got these bikes from? Because I haven't seen a 150 Suzuki anywhere in Pakistan though. Or really?
No,
There are a lot of bikes, 150cc.
I mean, I've heard about
specifically.
Honda though.
No, Honda is
very
150cc.
Honda is
Honda
very
has,
uncomfortable bike.
All right.
We also
We also use
Yamaha
YBR
also
We've got your bikes over here. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you got these bikes from? I haven't really seen it. It's a 150cc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
These are
what I'm worried about. Are
150
they new?
bikes, but
The
they
red
are
one,
modified.
is YBR, Yamaha YBR 125, and the other ones are GS 150s from Suzuki.
All right. So that's cool. And how much fuel do you guys need? And because what is the capacity of the fuel tank?
Yamaha
have
13.7 liter and Suzuki 150 14 liter.
And then after how long do you guys have to refuel it? Did you guys carry fuel with yourself?
No,
as
no,
well?
we actually don't carry fuel with us. Actually, after every 50 kilometer, every 100 meter,
150
we do
kilometers every
refill our tank.
Okay.
For any reservations, might be there could not be the next petrol pump near about.
I mean, if there's no road and you're going on to such a place where there's not even a single road over there, how can you probably
Then we
find
do reduce the speed.
Yeah, obviously you do have to reduce the speed, and then I think these bikes are very economical too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and light on
exactly.
your wallet too as well. But other than that, any funny incident which happened? while
Yeah,
you
I
guys
do
were
remember
traveling?
one funny incident. Actually, it's honestly saying it was a bit of horrified.
All right.
We were on the way to Pandar Lake, from Gilgit to Pandar Lake straight away, and it was, I think, 7 p.m., right?
Yeah.
Exactly, 7 p.m.
And the sky was totally dark, and we do settle our camp down the road. Then we thought about let's have meal, and that was the first day of Eid.
Okay,
The population was very rare over there. I think there were 20, 30 people over there.
that's it.
We thought let's have a meal. We climbed up the hill and we asked
Yeah.
how much time it could take. He said it could take like 2 hours for a meal. Okay.
They were already making a meal for someone, so they
So
were.
do you guys cook by yourself as well?
Yeah,
well-
Yasir is a good cook.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you bring for us today?
Chicken.
Jawab.
I will chicken kadai.
Okay, very nice. That's cool. Yeah, go ahead. You were saying.
I was saying that at that time there was a small hut over there, and the chef was already cooking a meal for someone else. And I think it was 8 p.m.
Yeah.
by that time. It was really dark, and our camp was downside at the lake, right? So he told us that it would take 2 hours or 3 hours more, because I have to finish this meal first, and after that I will cook yours. Now, Ayaz, will you?
Yeah, exactly at that time, I think it was a sudden rain, the rain like anything we have ever seen, and the total dark. The atmosphere was like total dark.
And before that, we were discussing about the witches and all that.
Yeah.
So,
One of our friend Adil Rana was horrified by like the ghost and witches. He was saying, okay, let's just imagine you just set up the camp over there and you just get back after the meal and you open the zip of your camp and someone over there like sitting with the long hairs and
Yeah.
like bad feet
It's
and
like a
says,
bedtime story
okay,
going on.
assalamu alaikum. We said, oh, come on, man. At that time, Ayaz said, okay, let's have a meal. I have a deal for you guys. You guys deal with the equipment, carry with this, and I will deal with that witch.
Okay, that's right. So then what happened when you went back to the...
Yeah, it was totally
something
normal. Ayaz was actually too, he was too
he gets
horrified
scared.
with that situation actually, but he made us very strong with these words like, okay, I will manage each and everything, does not matter, just do
Amazing.
it.
Amazing. Now, group leaders have, so name the places where you have been since now, since the time roadies have been formed. Name all the places.
right, and there are many places, but I will mention here few of them that are rare. Uh, First of all, Ascoli. Ascoli is the gateway of K2 and 8,000 peaks, and the last village of Skardu. And other side, Hushi is the last village, and it is also the gateway of K2 and Broad Peak, all that. So moving on, you can say
Your side.
Diosai is the most important,
Amazing.
highlighted, amazing thing.
Amazing.
I personally like that place.
In fact, I think I'm going to
fall
make
in love.
I'm going to make it easier for you, ladies and gentlemen. What we have done is that for all the places roadies have been to or they have put their feet on, we have made a small collage of it, and we are going to share this with you guys. Go ahead, take a look. When you guys come back, we'll ask them what do they feel like doing in near future. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was a small collage of the places they've been to, and while he was watching all these pictures, Mr. Ayaz realized that he can remember a few more places now. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, what other places did you go to?
Recently, we have done trip of district Izar,
Okay.
Chitral, Brogal, and Chitral region basically. And we have found many places. We have discovered Uthar waterfall, which is from the front of Chatorkhand.
Okay.
Right. After that, we have visited Yasin Valley, which is very renowned. And after that, we move on towards Darkut Valley, the upper Darkut, and also we have also found the lake. The lake name is
Gamubar Lake.
Gamubar Lake, and then we have moved back to Gupis Valley, and Gupis we move forward
Lalik
to
Janshi.
Yarkun Valley, which is the way out of Brogal Valley.
Okay.
Right, and then we move back to the Chitral, and there we found Pursan Valley. Pursan Valley is the very deadliest track, one of the deadliest track we have faced, we have traveled through. So after that, the most important achievement from our side, that is Dora Pass, which is the Afghan border and all that I have told you before.
Exactly.
So few places, there are many places, but I just told you that I will mention here few of them. So,
But doesn't it get a bit dangerous, if you go to places like these where, there are lesser people, there's no other person around you? Why would you want to risk your life for that reason, for that sake? Anybody who would
This
love
is
to.
what roadies are.
Okay.
I think we do want to explore those areas which have never been explored earlier. This was our core and the prime responsibility, I think we should be. And these are the things. And we do communicate with the people, with the culture, and we do take their like their wishes and their culture with us, and we do share with the rest of the world through the social media. This is the only thing we want.
Actually, I would like to add
Sure.
something to it. Basically, the purpose of visiting these kind of places that are not familiar to the people, or they are less visited, because if we can do it, we want to give a message to the people. Pakistan is a place of peace. People love each other, and the people living on those places, there are capacity of culture, of flavor, of food, and foreigners come over there. Even though most of the times when we go to these kind of places, the locals, they say that when we ask them that who has already been over there, is there any locals, that any local Pakistanis from Islamabad or any kind of local person, then they say no one has visited these places, but foreigners can come over here and they have visited. So if the foreigners can come over here, why can't we visit these
Because
places?
we do not have
why can't we put some details from these kind of
Because
places?
we do not have a habit of researching, and it obviously takes quite a lot of passion and dedication to do all the research, make your own maps, and then be on the spot as well. But there's one thing which is very important, and that is, since you mentioned about all of these places which I might not have even heard about, even while sitting over here. Now, thankfully, I'm very thankful to Allah Almighty that He made it possible for me to have you guys on the show. All of these places, the names you've taken, do we get some basic facilities over there? Can we book a room? Can we get food?
Yes.
Because we're not roadies. We are not that cutthroat. We are not that harsh on our own selves that we live in a camp or whatnot. But all of these places where you have been to, for example, Afghanistan border, do we get some decent room where we can go with family, stay over there? Some hygiene problems. There are issues with people, right?
no, I guess there we have visited these places. Few of them have hotels, but they are not luxuries.
Okay.
You
No,
will
we
not
do not
find-
want. That's why I said basic needs.
Basic
food,
needs, right.
water, washrooms. It gets difficult because once in my life, ladies and gentlemen, I went camping, and that was for fishing too. And then I decided that since the beds we got within the camps, there were already insects roaming around on them. I was like, man, it's better to sleep in my car. So I went to my car, and now, man, this tall 6'3", man. I mean, it was so difficult for me to even adjust in the car, and then eventually I realized at night that what I need to do is I need to drive back home right now. So I left all of them over there and I drove back. I was like, I cannot do that. So it's not for everybody as well. But these guys are very welcoming. Anybody who wants to join their group, what do they have to do to join your group?
The only thing they need to take their responsibility, the responsibility is to share their peace and the promotion purely for the Pakistan. Every Pakistani is a roadies, and this is a shared responsibility. It's not the individual for you and for me and for you. It's a shared responsibility.
Wow.
Every Pakistani who feels their responsibility is a roadies.
Amazing that is. And in days to come, do you guys plan to promote Pakistan outside Pakistani border? Do you guys plan to roam around on your bikes to probably somewhere in Europe or?
Definitely, we do have plans
We do
for
have
it.
invitations even from India.
Okay.
They are saying that come over here, come to us, and we will welcome you. So we can share our culture and we can share these experiences that we are having over here.
I think with India, we do not really have to share our culture. I think the culture is the same.
Yeah.
There might be some differences, but in this tourism industry, the people over there, they are more educated in these kind of like body armors, like in safety gears. We came to know these kind of things like safety. About safety, we came to know about after 3 or 4 years when we started this tourism, right? No one told us. From watching videos on YouTubes and by consulting those people who have already done these things, they taught us very much. There are so many people, there are so many experiences that people share with us. At very first beginning, we did it like there was no helmet, there was no knee guards, elbow guards, face mask, there was nothing. But by the passage of time, we came to realize that these are basic things, and
They're
if
very
some newcomer, some fresh face wants to be the part of roadies, it is basic for him to have these things. Everybody has passion, everybody loves this country, everybody is a nature lover.
Wow.
He wants there are so many boys that are very good in photography. Some boys are very good in videography, right? So we can have them on our board, but the conflict comes when they say that
Now we've got the point that you want everybody to love Pakistan, promote tourism peacefully, and be a responsible citizen of Pakistan.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this sums it up. But how can they contact you? Please share your Facebook pages, Instagram, anything. Rana Sahab, because you handle social media as well, so go ahead, share the pages.
Yeah, Roadies Facebook page, Roadies Facebook है roadies.park.
Okay. Roadies dot
Park.
park.
ROADIES.PAK park.
सही है.
And we have
Moreover, we have
an
launched-
official website also,
Yeah.
roadies-park.com.
Okay.
And Instagram also, Roadies Park.
Wow.
And YouTube also, Roadies Park also.
Wow, that's great.
The-
Gee, you were saying
Yes, he
something.
asked.
Yeah, I would like to add something,
Sure.
which Yasir has done that. We have launched recently our website. So if anyone wants to contact with us, he can visit our website and email us or contact with us. So we are available there.
Amazing.
anytime.
Thank you very much for coming over,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to have you. Please keep on promoting tourism in Pakistan. And when such young, amazing human beings decide that they are going to be very peaceful in their lives and they're going to teach the lesson of peace to everybody and are going to be peace ambassadors in relation to tourism as well, I think there's nothing else which you want to ask from these amazing gentlemen. Thank you very much, Laurio. आप वैसे दिल जीतते हो यार हमेशा लौर भी है, but it's an open forum, anybody can be a part of Roadies. May you be from Pakistan or anywhere in the world. I think that's where we need to head now. But ladies and gentlemen, the time is over. Please make sure that you do give us your amazing feedback, and for that you have to write to us on our Facebook fan page, which is with the name of World This Morning. On Twitter it's World This Morning without a G. On Daily Motion and YouTube it's World This Morning, World This Morning. The fabulous repeat is going to be at 11 p.m. Till the next time, look after yourself. Thank you very much. Good morning. Bum bum. Chaliye.